Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I was kind of thinking that we are going to do a 2-in-1 look, so from day to night. And kind of inspired by the fact that I'm going to Miami soon with my best girls. So like we're going to be doing stuff during the day and then quickly just going tonight. Quickly. Who am I kidding? But we're going to try. Hold on. Okay, much better. We are going to kind of do like a what I do for work type thing during the day, and then what we would switch into for the nightlife, which I haven't done here, but just, for people who do, or they're going to go out with their husbands, or, date night, you're just going to go out with your friends for a drink, you're going to go to a movie, you want to look a little nice, whatever it may be. This is the video for you, I guess. And it's still going to be a lighter look, because it is summer and you kind of want that dewy, effortless look without having to be heavy and caked on. And gonna do a little bit different prep routine just because, again, it is summer. So let's just dive on into this video and get started. And before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, comment down below. If you have any questions, comments, anything on this video, go ahead and do that. But don't forget to subscribe. Or you can just keep watching my videos and not subscribe, because, that's fine too. Anyway, let's just get into this video. So we are going to start with our Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen with SPF 40. So this is definitely for the daytime because you want to, for makeup. Let's get a little bit closer for this. Okay, so it's meant to go on before makeup. It says it's a weightless, colorless, scentless, oil-free formula for face that smooths the appearance of pores, grips makeup in place, and leaves a velvety soft finish, perfect for all skin tones. So it can be used as a primer. I'm still going to use one with some extra, but it can be used as a primer, and I love Supergoop. It is cruelty-free, non-irritating, allergy tested, so it's hypoallergenic, that type of stuff. I even use them for their actual like sunscreen right here. And so we are gonna go ahead and start with that, because in the summer you definitely want to get sun still, like you want to get tan, but I don't know, sun is aging to the skin, so like you want to get sun. Like it's not like it's gonna keep you from getting sun, but you want to still protect your skin. And yes, things with sunscreen give you flashback at night. And for those who don't know, flashback means like when you take a picture and the flash comes at your face, it flashes back white at the camera, and so your skin looks so much lighter in the picture that comes out. So where is it? This one, I'm not saying does, but for things like loose setting powder or that have flashback, I'm not saying this one does either, but foundations that give you flashback, things with SPF give you flashback, things like that, you want to be cautious of at night because obviously you don't have the sun, so you take pictures with flash, you get flashback. So then we're going to go in with our Guerlain, if I can find the lid. Yep, our Guerlain. It's very low. I have an extra, but we're going to use the last, because this is what I have seen. It locks my makeup the best, so it's not sliding off my skin like an hour in on those humid days. Now, another trick that I have learned is patience. Once you put this primer on, it is a little wet, and it is like slippery. You want to let it dry just a little bit to get tacky, so that your makeup or the foundation that you put on can get a chance to stick to it, so that it can grip and have that chance to hold all day. So while I'm letting it dry, I am going to put on some of my Tatcha, the Gold Spun Lip Balm, and so that I can prep for my lip later. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to mention this. The Bite Agave Lip Mask, and I have it in the shade, I'm pretty sure it's Champagne, and I put it on every night, and it really, really hydrates my lips. I haven't used it for like 3 nights, hence the cracking, but oh my god. They came out with like an agave one, that, well, they're all agave, but They came out with one that's just plain white, or clear, I guess, and oh my god. I'm not gonna get it till this one's out. But for like a day, if you're like going to the pool or going to the beach, these are so perfect because they're hydrating to the lip. Just a little bit of color. Just a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to go in with, get this up, the Marc Jacobs Shameless Foundation. Youthful look for 24-hour foundation. And you know what? I just want to know, who is testing these foundations wearing it for 24 hours? Who's testing this stuff? But, this has broad spectrum SPF 25 sunscreen. So this, I'm assuming, will have flashback at the end of the day. I haven't tested that out, but this is very comparable to the one I used in my previous video, the NARS skin tint. It's not called a skin tint. It is considered a foundation. It's, in my opinion, a light to medium coverage, and it just squeezes out. You can build it. I'm just going to put it on Damp Beauty Blender. But it's not like a full coverage, so I think it's perfect for like a nice, healthy, dewy look during the day, especially in the summer. Like, you don't want to look sweaty, but summer is, in my opinion, not a time to look matte. Like, who wants to look all dry and... Okay. So, we're not going for, like, that full coverage look, but this is, like, perfection. For me. For now. Then I'm going to go in with the Patrick's Powder from MAC Cosmetics to set this look into place. This is, for me, really good at locking things in. I haven't noticed flashback with this, and this is the first thing that he came out with in his collection with MAC. And then I'm going to take my Morphe E41, and I'm just going to get something and go all over. Right, then we're going to go in with the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronze in Tantastic. This is their limited edition Coconut Perfect tan, which means it has like the rose gold thing. Their other one is Tantastic. No, Tantric, which is the one they have all the time, and it's just slightly darker. I think it's just slightly darker, so it's just a little bit different. I'm just going to use this to lightly bronze up the skin a little bit. We're not going in too heavy-handed. So just lightly bronzing it up. When we switch over to the night, then I'm going to go in with my Milani Cosmetics in Luminoso Baked Powder Blush with my Real Techniques brush. And this has a little bit of a shine to it. So if you don't want to add like a highlight during the day, this is like a perfect blush just to add a little bit of glow. There we go. Then what I would normally do is just move on to the brows. And I have my brow wiz packed away because I'm really anxious about my trip and I packed part of my makeup already. So this is Brow Definer for me in taupe, and the difference is it's more of a triangle. So you can get in there wide and get it done quick, or use the pointed end to get in there all detailed. Okay, there's my sister not twin brows. And then we are going to go in and get our eyelashes done. And I'm going to curl them with my Revlon eyelash curler. And I'm going to go in with the Better Than Sex by Too Faced to start. And then the Marc Jacobs Blacker Omega Lash. Okay, that basically completes the day look. Because all I would really do to fix this up is a lip. And today, this is what I did with the ColourPop X I Love Study in Arriba, which is a red lip, kind of like my nails. But let's just say that we are going to go with something more neutral. Let's just throw on a light gloss. It just gives the lips a little wetness. And this is the Lip Maximizer Collagen Active from Dior in 001. So pretty, and it smells so good. So let's move on to transitioning this into the day. Obviously, I would set this and move on. And to set this, if you're going to do this for the day, I would just use the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And then if you want to make it dewy, I would even go in with the Tatcha Dewy Mist or the Lila B Dewy Mist. Well, a glow face mist is what they call it. But that. And if I was like out on like a trip or something, I would actually set it with the Fix Plus Gold Light because it has the shimmer in it. That's just me being extra though. But I'm not going to do that because we're going to continue. Obviously, you would come home from your day and just add a little bit extra of all what I'm going to do next and then continue. So I'm going to add a little bit more bronzer to kind of deepen up the look. I just feel like that really just darkened up the face even more to give it more dimension. So I'm going to add just a little tad bit more blush. You can change up the blush to make it even a little bit darker for the evening so it stands out more, but I'm just a peachy blush person. I feel like that just goes best with my skin, so I'm just going to leave it that and just add a tad bit more because it will, like, come off throughout the day anyway. Both of those will. If you feel the need to, like, retouch the face, that's totally fine, too. I wouldn't, like, take it off and redo it unless you just feel like it's just effed. But that's just me. So then from there, we're going to move on to the eye. We are going to break out the drumroll, Life's a Drag palette by Manny MUA's Lunar Beauty. Lunar Beauty is the brand that he created by himself. And, so yeah, let's just show this bad boy. I've dipped in a little bit already, but this is based off drag. And the drag lifestyle. Personally, I got it because I love Manny and because it's so versatile. Like, these are all neutrals. You have neutral shimmers, and then you have all your playful colors. So I like to play with makeup. I like to play with it here on my channel as well. And so for like the everyday here where I need to be more neutral at work and I can just add like a little pop of shimmer, or I can even add a little pop of color to my waterline underneath, which I did. I added Kai Kai the other day. To my underwater line with just neutrals. But I just think this is such a great palette. Like, these are huge. The palette's huge. The pan sizes are huge. You get this amazing brush. The brush is densely packed as well. Like, it's not just some flimsy little brush that, like, oh, this comes with the palette. Like, it's cool. And this mirror is huge. Like, I'm not just trying to hype this palette. Like, it's awesome. I legit feel like anybody should have this palette. Almost as much as I think anybody should have the Jaclyn Hill palette and the new Jaclyn Hill Vault that's coming out. Get it on Morphe. 6/28/18. Anyway, let's go in with our Morphe M441, and we're going to go in with Sickening. Right here. Next, we are going to go in with Hunty, which is kind of like a cool tone brown, which some people wouldn't mix them, but I do. And just kind of get it all over the lid. Then we are going to mix Mug and Trade for the outer corner. And I kind of drag it in on the crease a little bit, just so it's not just in that outer corner. I'm, like, really obsessed with this eye. Like, I'm not going to add a pop of color. I just like it the way it is. Okay. So then, I'm going to take my Y22 brush, which has a little bit of Kai Kai on it. So I'm going to get that wiped off. And we are going to go in with the mix of Mug and Trade out on this outer waterline on the bottom to bring it all together. I'm going to take the smaller packing side and I'm going to dip into Legendary, which is this shade right here. More of a gold toned color. And if you have any of these shades in other palettes or whatever, feel free to create this look with anything else. And I'm going to go in on the inner corner with it. Without MAC Fix Plus. I know. Who am I? And I'm just going to drag it on over the lid a little bit. Look how beautiful that is and how well blended it is. But like this, it looks all uneven in there. It looks so gorgeous. Annie, you did the dang thing. Okay. I'm not gonna do eyeliner on top for this, just because I feel like a wing liner does not a look make, or however you say it. I'm gonna pull out my Marc Jacobs crayon, there, in blacker, to go in that upper waterline. I also put it on the bottom, just to deepen up the look. We are then, we are then going to put on some lashes. These Huda Beauty Samantha lashes. I guess you do it this way. Okay, so now that we're done with our lashes, we are going to move on to our highlight. And for highlight, I'm going to stick with the wanting to be in the summer dewy look. And I feel like this is like the dewiest thing I found with this technique. Using the damp beauty blender, I have showed this in other videos. I'm just going to go into this Hourglass highlighting palette. It's limited edition. It's the best. So worth the dough. And just tap it into the skin. Like, the glow is so healthy and so subtle, so dewy. It's not like blinding, but you can make it that way. Like, I don't know. It's just, sometimes this side shows it better. And I just like kind of like I go like this. I just like mix it up. Okay, and that, my friends, is how you go from day to night. So quick. But before we finish, you have to add the lip. Still, personally, I feel like there's never a wrong season for a red lip, so I'm going to bust out some new red lips. Morphe, Nikita Dragun, came out with five Morphe red lipsticks. And I got Sweaty, what is wrong with me? Steamy, Tease, and Morphe. They are so different. Don't even try and tell me reds are reds. Her new Steamy. That's a matte lips. Did you see how that just glided on? I'm just saying. Urban Decay setting spray, because we're going to lock and load this. This stuff makes it lock and load, set and spray all night. Set and stick all day, all night. This one, the Fix Plus Gold Light, is going to add glow while locking it. It has a little bit of glitter. I mean, like, glitter, but it's like shimmer. Like, that's not glitter. It's not chunky enough to be glitter. And then, extra dewiness. This smells so good. It's a super fine mist, but it's like straight oil. That is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the day tonight. I love you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There will be more to come. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.